Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here.
Jacob here, meeting my icon, Catherine Isabel, Fantasy Lorenzo.
Wait, what did you say?
Fantasy Lorenzo.
Have a good one.
You guys better subscribe and watch my friend on his YouTube channel. He is kicking ass.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of Fear the Walking Dead on AMC, that being episode 11 of season 4, called The Code. So yeah, I know this review's late. I know another new episode is about to come on just in a couple days here. But I'm really trying to make sure to review as many episodes of Fear the Walking Dead as I can at this point. If you guys watched my video last week, you guys know how much I love anything relating to Alicia. And yeah, I'm one of those who've been pretty positive about Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, and not really having any issues with who they killed off, especially Madison. Never really liked her anyway. And I think it's a good move having Morgan sort of be this front runner for it along with Alicia. As long as they keep Alicia alive, it makes sense to still have this show. Yeah, so we only have about 5 episodes left now in this season, and we know the show's been renewed for season 5. And yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, The Code. You could say it was a battle episode. Some people would say it's filler, but I honestly think it was still pretty entertaining, because he sort of had Morgan's perspective of what he went through during the storm, at least part of it, because he ended up in the back of a truck and then it being driven off while he was sleeping. Then you get the aftermath of that, and him meeting, I forget the people's names, but he ends up going into a bathroom, sitting on a toilet, then being held at gunpoint by this guy in a wheelchair. And they found out about this whole trucking system he and this woman have. You think that they're the people leaving these boxes behind, take what you need, leave what you don't. But it turns out later they had stolen it from the guy who was actually trying to do that. And it seems like they have more psychotic leader who we'll probably end up seeing more of. But yeah, this whole episode is basically Morgan just trying to decide if he wants to head straight back to Virginia, Alexandria, back to Rick and the group. But he has this this nink in his mind that he can't leave Alicia, John and some of the others behind. So eventually he does, push them, to drive back there. He'll take them there, but they need to make some stops along the way, leave those boxes, and bring some people with them. So we'll see how that works out by the end of the season. As long as he gets Alicia and John on board, I'm good. But yeah, this is a pretty entertaining episode. It was a bit campier than usual, for either show. Watching Trev's Chantu's video, it is sort of more reminiscent of a Z Nation episode, I guess, because some of these characters were a little bit, like I said, on the campy side. I did really like seeing Aaron Stanford's character, who played the beer guy. I thought he was pretty fun. I'm a fan of Aaron Stanford. He does a show right now on Sci-Fi called 12 Monkeys, but he was really good in Nikita, and he was in the Hills Have Eyes remake. So he's a talented actor, so I'm glad to see him finally involved in this world in some way. I'm not sure how long he's going to last, because like he said, he's been holed up there for since it all started, so he doesn't really know any survival type stuff, or he's not really all that physically capable yet against these walkers. He's not used to it. He's kind of new to it, really, in a way. But still, I thought he was fun, and him trying to, explain his whole beer ideology and the importance of it to Morgan. Just letting James just sort of smirking as he talked, I thought it was pretty humorous. I also hopefully find somebody to keep him around at least till the end of the season or something. I don't know, maybe before that, but we'll see. I'd rather have a character like him than like Luciana, I think, but we'll see. You also have Morgan on the truck before it was taken, with the protein bar, and him probably sort of remembering the Michonne thing, if you guys watched the original show. So that was a good nod to that. And then, again, the best part of it is Morgan's whole psyche of, deciding he needs to stay back and help these people, because he probably thinks that Rick and the people back at Alexandria, they aren't desperate, they don't necessarily need him to, save them or, show them the way. They're strong enough, and Morgan knows that. So Morgan probably figures they can hold on a while, and Morgan can get these other people who actually need a place back there before he just comes back on his own. Although with The Walking Dead Season 9 coming up, a lot more shit's going to go down than Morgan realizes. But still, you definitely get Morgan's perspective and decision there at the bridge and everything like that. Also the woman, their leader at the end, who we only hear over the radio at first when I see her, she appears pretty twisted, drawing with a marker on the walker and everything. I thought the actress's mannerisms were pretty good and, sort of unsettling, I guess, with her facial expressions. But yeah, how much of a threat is she going to be? I'm not sure. Probably depends on how smart she is, because there's no way she could handle Morgan or even Alicia, so I guess it depends how it all gets set up. Should be pretty interesting for sure. It has a little bit of potential there, and I think Fear does sort of need a villain in a sense, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, overall I like this episode. There isn't a whole lot to go into about it. It wasn't that complex of an episode besides the Morgan thing. But I still enjoyed it. Again, I apologize for the delay on some of my Fear videos. I'm going to try and be more on time with them. But I'm watching a lot of stuff right now. Buffy, other shows I keep up with during the week. I'm watching, Sons of Anarchy on Netflix, some other things in my free time, so it's hard to juggle everything. I'm trying to be more on time with it, though, and every time I delay watching Fear the Walking Dead and I finally sit down and watch it, I'm like, I should have watched this a few days ago. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm giving this episode about an 8.9, almost 9 out of 10, not quite though, but I still really liked it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.